Hi everyone, I'm Satyanarayana. Understanding how money works is one of the most important part of our life, as we need to deal with money on every moment of our life. In the present scared and busy times of our life, some are losing jobs, for some salaries are getting reduced, and for few they may be getting placed as well. That's a positive sign in the negative situation anyways. However, many of them are financially stressed in the present times, and those who are not stressed, what are these people doing to live in peace without thinking about money in the difficult times of corona pandemic? Does anyone who is stressed out financially sit and think for a while? What do they do and how do they plan to manage and understand money? Are they doing anything different than the one who are stressed out financially? The people who are stressed out need to understand we need to find the solution for the problem so that even if the economy is down, there should be no impact on us financially. Let's check out the solution. The solution is financial literacy. Yes, you heard me right. It's financial literacy. Financial literacy is utmost important part of an individual. We deal with money right from the birth of a person to the death of a person. Understanding how money works in personal finance is utmost important. You may think you are literate. However, literacy is different from financial literacy. Literacy is broader perspective, whereas financial literacy it deals with money, specifically personal finance. We got lot of scope to improve ourselves. And if you ask me how can you tell that we have got lot of scope? I'm not telling it on my own. It has been surveyed by S&P, that's Standard and Poor's, and you will be surprised to see the percentage of literacy rate in our adults. Let's check it out. Here you can observe colorful picture of world map, right? With colors ranging from light blue to dark blue. And by this time, I hope you have understood what this picture is about by seeing the heading. Yes, it is the financial literacy percentage of different countries. And if you observe our country color, we will be surprised to know that we are in the range of 0 to 24% of financial literacy percentage in adults. And let's check out the advanced versus emerging nations financial literacy percentage. If you observe the advanced versus emerging nations graph, you can see advanced nations range from 40% to 75%, and the lowest being Italy, and the highest are in the range of 65 to 70%. And the countries Canada, Germany, and United Kingdom has got almost same literacy percentage rate. And if you come to emerging markets, the lowest percentage financial rate is India's, and the highest being South Africa's at around 40%. That's an alarming rate. India has got huge scope to improve itself. Let's check it out individually. Here you can see a pie diagram which shows adult financial literacy percentage only for country India, and the portion which is colored in green is the percentage who has got better understanding of how money works in personal finance. And I feel this 24% people are the ones who are rich in our country, and the rest 76% are the ones who has got scope to improve themselves to become rich, or if not rich, they can have financial freedom. Our education system does not teach us how to manage our personal finance. We need to learn it by ourselves. However, the education that we got in our college is purely designed for getting jobs and working for someone else. Even if we think that we have got our banking system to help us, they try to increase the business profits without considering the problem of the client. Some of the salespersons will be brainwashed to sell particular products to individuals. They only concentrate on generating profits rather than solving the problems of the clients. So one need to know what financial literacy is, and they need to know all other things that are related to money to improve themselves. According to Wikipedia, financial literacy is the process of set of skills and knowledge that allows an individual to make informed and effective decisions with all their financial resources. And if you ask me what financial literacy is, in simple terms, I'll say financial literacy is the process of understanding how money works and implementing the knowledge to improve our standard of living by evaluating the products and investing to achieve financial freedom in our life. Understanding basic financial concepts allow people to select suitable products from the financial system rather than investing on the unnecessary product. People who have got good understanding of money tend to make better financial decisions and manage money better than those who do not understand how money works. There are three main components of financial literacy, and they are attitude towards money, behavior, and knowledge that they have got. Attitude includes how they spend money, how they save money, and planning towards the money. Behavior includes things like budgeting, understanding expenses that they have got, affordability of products through which they can take the products, researching products, saving money, understanding credit, which is one of the most important thing too. Knowledge includes understanding some basic concepts like time value of money, compound interest, inflation, return and risk, diversification, etc. Some of them might be thinking why they need financial literacy. I'll give you a few points why anyone needs financial literacy. Everyone wants to improve their standard of living. To improve the standard of living, you need to have financial literacy and you need to understand how money works in personal finance. Financial literacy is important for an individual to identify the mis-sellings of the financial products. Financial literacy is important to better understand the products. Financial literacy is important for better selection and suitability of products so that he can select good product at different situations of the life. Financial literacy is important for not making any mistakes in investing and losing your hard-earned money. If anyone needs to know the specific amount required to fulfill the future goals, you need to have understanding of personal finance. To identify any of the mistakes that an individual does, you need to have knowledge of financial literacy. Or I can say you need to have the understanding of how money works in personal finance so that you do not make any mistakes or you hardly make any mistakes. Let's check out the mistakes that we do in our day-to-day life. One of the major mistakes that we do is we do not have daily or monthly budgets. 80% of the people do not have budget in place. If you have budget, you will reduce the unnecessary expenses. Everyone needs to know that we have got different types of products in the market. I'm talking about the financial product. And if you see only mutual funds, you have got 1,000 plus schemes combining all the categories. So don't you think you need to have financial knowledge to select few from them? Many of the people do not understand the importance of saving. They live on paycheck to paycheck and they even live on zero balance accounts. Saving is one of the important things one need to understand and save for the future. Some people say debt is good and some people say debt is bad. Okay, leave what other people think about debt. Comment below what do you think? whether debt is good or bad. Write down debt hyphen good. If it is good, explain why you feel it is good. And if you feel debt is bad, write down debt hyphen bad and explain the point. And in my opinion, most of the household individuals pay 80% of the salaries in the form of interest from different types of banks for loans that have taken. This is a scary situation. That's what I feel. Many of them make mistake by taking insurance. So before going to tell what mistakes we do by taking insurance, I would like to ask a question. That's what is insurance? Option 1, investment product. Option 2, risk mitigating product. That means reducing risk. Option 3, I will try to understand it now. Please try to comment below in the comment section. One of the basic mistakes that we do while taking insurance is we think that insurance is an investment product. No, the primary objective of insurance is not investment. It has got other function, and we will try to know in the later videos. This video is to help people understand how money works in personal finance, and this is a small effort from my side. Hope you like this video. Do comment below and hit the thumbs up button